And hey, hello there folks, it's me RJB from RJBTV, the channel that you're hopefully watching right now, or you're listening to it. Who knows what you're doing. So, today I've got something interesting that you might have already seen in the title. We have RJB, well not quite RJB, also let me fix that, that's off center. Let me just put that in the center there. Oh boy, I forgot to put that in the center. So now it's in the center. So we got not RJBTV against Burgersasu. And this was something I saw happen on Burgersasu's stream yesterday. So I talked to Burgersasu a little bit because this is definitely not me. I swear to God, this is not me. So to avoid any confusion or speculation or rumors to be erupting, this is someone impersonating to be me while playing against Burgersasu. Because first of all, I cannot play on the Korean server because I'm from the Netherlands, and the connection from the Netherlands to Korea is not that good, not that great. It would lag. I can't play against these people. I wish I could, but I can't. So this is not me, but it is someone pretending to be me on this Protoss here, on the pink Protoss. And we got Burgersasu on the red Terran. They're having a little chat. And the not RJBTV, I'm just going to call him RJB, is being a little bit rude, in my opinion. He's, yeah, I think that was a little bit rude. So what are they going to do? We have a simulator first coming out from RJB, and we have Burgersasu going for a supply depot barracks. He's not going for a barracks supply depot. He's on a corner spawn. He probably feels safe enough to just go for a supply depot into a barracks. He probably underestimates RJB, because why would you not underestimate RJB if you're Burgersasu? Why would you not underestimate him? Like, he has already said he's a foreigner, and most of the foreign players don't really put up much of a challenge for Burgersasu. So, in that sense, RJB here has the element of surprise going for him. He's going to go for probably Dragoons, because this is a Dragoon Bull order. You get the pylon gas at 8, and then you get the gateway at 10. Then you get 2 more gateways right now, very soon. Okay, maybe he's not going to get the gateways. Okay, yeah, he's being a bit rude. He's calling him ugly. He's calling him ugly. That's a little bit rude. So we got gateway number 2 and Cyber Core coming up as well, and gateway number 3, I assume they're on the bottom. Interesting way of doing this. Most of the time I see players go for gateway, Cyber Core. He goes for gateway, Cyber Core, gateway. I think this will finish on time. I'm not sure actually. Will the gateway finish on time in line with the Cyber Core, or no, it will not. It will not finish on time. So the Cyber Core comes up first, and then we get the gateway coming up like 5 seconds after. At least that's what I think is going to happen. Just making sure. Actually, everything comes up at about the same time. Starts Singularity Charge and 3 Dragoons. Actually, no Singularity Charge. Okay. Oh, he calls himself handsome. Burgersasu calls himself handsome. Okay, Singularity Charge is on the way. Like, I've seen some other players do this exact build order, but they then go for faster Templars. They pretend to be getting Singularity Charge for their Dragoons, but they really are not. They're actually getting a Citadel of a Dune out of vision somewhere, but RJB here, fake RJB, is not doing that. He does go for a double barracks here though. Like, Burgersasu is taking some risks here. He's got the gas already running, only double barracks. Not producing from the double barracks at the moment. He's waiting for something. Second command center coming up very early, getting bunkers in the front. Gonna get marine range as fast as he can, because you do need marine range against Dragoons. There's a marine and an SCV hiding on the top, and they're gonna probably try to sneak through. It tries to stop the bunker, but cannot quite do it. Forced to retreat a little bit further into the backside there. We're still only on single gas. Dragoon production still on the way, getting a Citadel of a Dune. And getting a bunker number 2. And we're going to get marine range as soon as this academy finishes up. Not going to get, he cannot afford a second or, a third barracks yet. He's going to go for a factory instead. Almost finished up. Marine range is on the way. Dragoon range is almost done. A couple more Dragoons are coming across the map. Got a couple of pylons being placed there on the middle. And yet he's still only on triple gateway. Probably going to build gateways on the middle, maybe the robotics. I've seen some players go for robotics on the middle, with Dragoons and then use the very early fast Reaver to just crawl to the front and hit the bunkers. But there's going to be a tank on the way very soon. There's a machine ship there on the way. You've got the range there on the Dragoons. Gonna have to repair the bunker for a little while until Marine range is finished. And then he can pull the SCVs back to his base, to his minerals, resume mining. He's gonna maybe lose the bunker here. Maybe lose the bunker. He's gonna try to buy some time with that one Marine. Ooh, that's smart. Buying time with one Marine. The Marine will take some shots, which allows the bunker to get repaired. Marine range is finished up there, so now he has enough range to keep those Dragoons away. And RJB here scans the backside, sees no gas. Okay, that's interesting. No gas. Looks like RJB is switching over into purely Zealots. He's getting Zealot speed, which is now finished up. He's making a lot of gateways on the middle. He's not mining gas at all. He just wants to, I assume, break through the front with a surprise army that's bigger than Burgersasu would expect it to be. So this is interesting. This RJB guy apparently does know what he's doing. I still don't know who it is, but he knows what he's doing. There's a lot of gateways on the middle though, a lot of gateways. That's 8 in the middle, 3 at home, 11 in total. That's some dangerous production that's happening. And Burgersasu only has had so far factory double barracks. Does not even have a wall in the front because of the Dragoon. He's telling him to come. You can tell that Burgersasu is really expecting this RJB guy to be, I'd say, quite easy to defeat. He's challenging him. He's challenging to come out of hiding on the middle and attack. Burgersasu does not know this exists. He does not know this is here. He doesn't know what is coming, but he certainly doesn't seem to be expecting this big attack. He scans the base yet again, sees 3 gateways. He must be assuming, I'm sure of it, he must be assuming that either something is not right, or Burgersasu is just expecting this RGB guy to be an absolute noob. Comes in, stims all the bunkers. The stim bunker move apparently is not gonna do the trick. Because looking at this, it does look like this army, surprising him with his surprise visit, breaking down the front door, breaking down the house, is something Burgersasu was not prepared for. This is actually an interesting strategy. I mean, this is a lot of gateway units so early into the game. This is a lot of units very early into the game. I've not really seen anyone ever do this, but this is like a cheese. Get some Dragoons with range to force some bunkers and to slow down the economy in the back. And then you switch over into not mining gas at all after you get your Citadel of Adun and Zealot speed, and you just go for a cheesy big ass attack like this, and it works. It works. Burgersasu was not expecting that. He got manhandled. In part because he was, I think, a little bit too arrogant, perhaps. Like, I don't know if he was too arrogant, but he had pretty much nothing. He had only 2 barracks, 1 factory for quite a long time there. And as a result, he had no units, nothing to defend with, and he got walked over by this RJBTV imposter. So let us look at game number 2. We have, I'd say, about quite some games in this list. And we're going to start off with the first couple of games here. And hopefully they're going to be very enjoyable for us, you and I, to watch. And let's switch back over to the game. And let's edit the score at the top. We got 1 win there for RJB Imposter. And I swear to God, I'm not lying. This is someone pretending to be me. It's legitimately not me. I would not be able to take a game off Burgersasu like, maybe I could with that strategy. If I had the element of surprise, maybe I could. But I don't see myself taking any games, any wins against Burgersasu. I just don't see myself do it. He's way too good. He's way too good. I would not be able to do this. So, once again, Protoss against Terran. Burgersasu is on the 12 o'clock, and he goes for a supply depot first, and most likely triple barracks, but the chance of double barracks exists as well. Whereas RJB is going to go for, I hope, a Nexus. but the chance exists he's going to go for Gateway, Nexus as well. Although on corner spawns, most of the time, it's going to be Nexus, Gateway, Nexus Forge, Choke, Gateway, Gas, Cybercore. Most of the time, that's what happens on these corner spawn Protoss games. And yeah, it's going to be a Nexus first, and double barracks there from Burgersasu. Scouting with the SV very early. I think Burgersasu by now knows he has to play serious against his fake RJB. Scouts the middle first, just to make sure there's no gateways in the middle. Because if there's gateways in the middle, you have to go for a very specific sequence of actions to defend against it. And this, gives me information that there's nothing on the middle, nothing to worry about, at least for now. And it's going to go for a very early choke. So there's a supply depot coming up. I'm going to probably build 2 more of them, just to make sure that if RJB went for a double gateway into a rush or triple gateway into a rush, that there's a wall in the front to keep RJB out of his base, to keep those zealots away. Bring their scouts on the wrong side of the map. So he's probably going to find RJB on the last location, unless the following 2 Marines are going to split up to the right side. But yeah, still pretty much the last spawn location he's looking for. Double cannon on the way, almost finished up. Marines are splitting up and going to scout the remaining bases. Probe there makes its way in, and the probe will die. Quick reaction there, getting commenced on number 2 and a refiner in the back. So he's going to probably go for a double factory or 1 factory here, and then 3 more barracks, depending on what he finds with his information gathering. Although at the moment, with the choke sealed off, information gathering simply is not possible for either of the 2 players. RJB cannot figure out what Burgersasu is doing, and neither can Burgersasu figure out what RJB is doing either. So we've got a Cybercore on the way, and he's going to probably go for robotics most of the time in the front, but he might build in the back. Yeah, robotics is going to come up in the back. Like, the front on these, when you're right next to a corner spawn as a Terran, you can put tanks right here and on the high ground and threaten anything built here in the front. And usually Protoss players build the robos next to the choke, like right about here. And RJB here puts the robos in the back, where they are out of harm's way. In the front, they're easy to take down with spot abuse on the high ground from exactly this location. So that's why it's in the back. Does not finish the wall, it's just going to be a half-constructed wall, but the wall is functional. Supply depot not finished. Maybe he lost the SCV, because I see these zealots walking up there. We got factory on the way, we got marine stim on the way. No medics being built yet. Getting a scan because he wants that information. He has no information whatsoever on what fake RJB is doing. Support bay finishing up. The robotics finishing up. There's a support bay. I don't see a Citadel of a Dune. I do see 2 gateways. No Citadel of a Dune and a 3rd gas. That does mean he's probably going to go for triple robo and a very fast Stargate. Scan comes out, sees the base, sees no cannons in the back. I think he saw the double robo. I think he knows there's probably no Citadel of a Dune. There it is, it's coming up right now. So triple gas. Triple gas usually means that we're not going to be seeing a whole lot of gateway production up until at least 7 minutes into the game, because you simply cannot sustain a consistent gateway production on anything more than 2 gateways if you go for the early triple gas. The early triple gas is largely there to speeden up the progression into advanced technology and get all those precious gas units. We have, in fact, 2 Dragoons on the way. And he's probably going to put those Dragoons on the high ground here to hit the turrets and then pick up the 2 Reavers and fly the Reavers in. That's my prediction. I'm not sure, but that's what I think is going to happen. I'm not certain. I'm definitely not certain. And it turns out I'm wrong. He's just going to pick up the Reaver and stay in the back. Maybe pick up Reaver number 2. I'm not sure what the Dragoons are going to do. Dragoons are going to protect the probes against tank drops. Okay, I see what's happening. Like, most of the time it's going to be just cannons against tank drops, but he built 2 Dragoons just to be sure, because he did see himself get scanned by Burgersasu. So it goes to the front, tank in the back. Tank can hit the Reaver, so he picks it up real quick and turns around. Does not want to risk losing the Reavers. Let me very quickly edit the sound options. Okay, the sound options are fine, actually. The sound options are fine. So yeah, here, this is what I meant. This is what I meant. Wait, he's gonna go for a tank drop. He's not gonna abuse the front, he's gonna go for a tank drop. Gonna find his way in, but at the same time... Oh wait, no. We have RJB here, defending the tank drop with those Dragoons from earlier. Smart play. And now the shuttle there, coming in on Burgersasu's top left. Goes in, Marines on the scene. Marines are very balled up. Oh, but the Reavers shoot on the turret. Let's get a large shot there on the Marines, but forced to turn around. Took some damage there on the shuttle, has to retreat back home. Maybe find an opening right here to hit something, but it's still too dangerous. The shuttle is going to go down too easily. He decides to return back home and preserve the shuttle and combine it with another shuttle, maybe 2 shuttles, to go for a bigger, more robust drop. No point in losing a shuttle and 2 Reavers so early into the game when you could just fly back home and try something else. So we got 3 barracks. We have engineering bay for turrets. We have a starport, getting a science facility, getting a factory number 2. Dragoons on the high ground. I told you. I mean, I got the order of this sequence wrong, but he's putting Dragoons on the high ground to kill turrets. And now he's going to fly in and hopefully kill some Marines with the Reaver. Just weaken up those side spots. Just weaken up the defenses a little bit. Gets a shot off on the tank. Tank stays alive. Marines coming in to stim that shuttle down, but shuttle stays alive. Dragoons are protecting the high ground. This is interesting play. This RJB guy knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's... Like, last game was a cheese, and I wasn't quite sure how to interpret his skill, but what I'm looking at right now, this is great. I love this. This is great stuff. This RGB guy knows what he's doing. This is great play. And he's fast. He's really fast. Look at him. 350 APM. This guy is blazing at lightning speed. Impressive stuff. Impressive stuff. So more gateways coming up. A lot of gateways coming up. He's not building gateways here on the left side because the left side is, of course, in danger of tanks on the high ground killing the gateway. So he's putting everything here on the bottom right. He's going to go for a frontal attack. We have 1 shuttle, 1 Wraith, 2 tanks. The front door might actually be quite easily broken. We have like 8 barracks there in the back. Comes up with the attack. Reavers, there's 4 shuttles unloading behind the wall. Oh, that's a lot of Reavers. Marines are not going to like this. Marines are not going to like this at all. Tanks go down. Reavers are getting surrounded by a lot of Marines. There's too many Marines to shoot on. And the Reavers do go down. The Reavers do go down. And now Marines, though, not having a lot of success. They're in the front. They're buying a lot of time. They're getting some kills. The medics are doing a lot of work, but the medic runs out of energy to heal. New tank sieging up. He's trying to wall the Dragoons out of the base to allow the tanks to shoot. But Zealots are coming in. They're going to try to squeeze right on through. This is going to be close. This is going to be very close. Reavers on the side there. Burgersasu is in trouble. Tanks going down. Is RJB going to win again? This is a very good play. Very good control here from both players. This is a knife's edge. How? I think Burgersasu is going to die right here? It's going to take a miracle. A miracle for him to survive. Oh, the tank. Ooh, this might just be the miracle he's looking for. Tank goes down. Everything is going down. More units coming in. Production is at an all-time high there for RJB. Burgersasu is in trouble. Burgersasu is going into Ultra Instinct. He cannot make a single mistake. Oh boy, he's in trouble. Oh, he pulled the shuttle away, but now the Reaver is free for the taking. That might have been a mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake. He should have picked up the Reavers back home and not just left them there to die. But this guy knows what he's doing. Supply depots under attack. If he can supply block Burgersasu, it might just end the game. Oh, SFVs there are the next target. Zealots in between. A lot of barracks are being built. The Marines are keeping Burgersasu alive. Burgersasu is fighting for his life. No, don't. Ooh, no, don't. Oh, he gets a lot of kills. A lot of kills. This RJB guy is insanely good. Damn. Oh, gets even more of them. Brutal stuff. Absolutely disgusting play. Another drop comes in. Holy crap. So 1 armor, 1 attack. Burgersasu is pretty much dead. I just do not see him survive this. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot of impossible things to happen for him to not die here. Although I gotta add, like, very quick look, RJB has not really been spending his money that well. He's very focused on attacking. So like, if RJB can kill Burgersasu here, then not spending his money that well does not matter. But to me it looks like Burgersasu is just barely gonna survive this. Barely gonna survive this with 24 SCVs, 68 supply against 150 supply there from RJB. Where did the rate go? Hanging on the side. Lost a couple supply depots as well. Lost almost no real estate, largely Marines and tanks that died. If RJB had been a little bit better with his production while attacking, he definitely would have ended the game. His money just shot up way too high, way too soon. Maybe he thought the game would be over if he focused on controlling his units, his shuttles, his Templars, his Reavers, his Zealots. Maybe he thought it would be over if he focused on controlling them. He was wrong, but he is in a commanding lead. It is literally, as I said before, gonna take a lot of miracles for Burgersasu to survive. He has to continuously snipe shuttles and prevent SCVs from dying, while also avoiding losing any of these tanks. Because he's not mining gas. Losing tanks, he cannot replace them. He cannot replace them at the moment. He has 300 gas. That's 3 tanks. So he can build 3 more tanks, and then it's a done deal. Then it's over. It's forever over. No recovery possible. But this RJB guy is taking some time. All because he did not spend his minerals well while he was attacking Burgersasu for the past 3 minutes. Tries to a lot of Marines, like 24 Marines, waiting for the shuttles to arrive. Sniping them out of the sky, 3 of them make their way through. Arriving on location, arrives next to the SCVs. There's no High Templar. There's a High Templar in the mix. Storms, and he gets, well, a couple kills. Not a lot of them, but a couple kills. 1 Dark Templar there is just roaming about, killing whatever it can. We do have scans there ready to go. Dark Templar gets scanned, gets taken down. 31 SCVs still alive. Is there something in the shuttle? There's a High Templar in there. He's keeping it in there. He's gonna get found out. He's gonna lose the shuttle. He's gonna lose the shuttle. No trickery this time around. So Burgersasu is hanging in there. He's on 100 supply, 37 SCVs. Got 3 command centers. He is recovering. He has 1 SCV mining gas, and he might be in need of gas because I see 2 tanks. And everything else is Marines and medics. He's on 2 attack, 1 armor. RJB is, I gotta admit, I gotta say it, it's true. He's not spending his minerals well. His attacks are great. His attacks are awesome. Absolutely awesome. But his minerals are very high. His minerals are very, very high. And they shouldn't be this high yet. He's getting armor for ground and air, getting attack for ground and air, getting fleet beacon, carrier capacity. He's got 5 Stargate for carriers. So he's going to switch over into carriers after this drop lands. Maybe it doesn't land, but he's getting carriers. That is the plan. Mass cannon on the middle, just to make sure that Burgersasu cannot easily leave his base. 48 SCVs. He's recovering quite quick. With 4 command centers, you can recover quite quickly. Comes in with the drops. And comes in with another drop. It's a double drop. Comes in. Burgersasu notices. Oh, taking down those shuttles. High Templar's too far away. Lucky break there for Burgersasu. Marine is trying to get through there, but the Zealots are blocking him. Gets sniped. Ooh, the Zealots are killing stuff. The Marines coming from every single direction to surround the Zealots and clean out the base. I really like that this 5-5-12 barrack reduction is keeping Burgersasu in the game. Marines are very cheap, and with some upgrades, also quite strong. They die easily, but their damage is high. They're great for sniping shuttles out of the sky, and they're going to be great against interceptors as well, which will be the next method of attack. Comes in with another drop. There are some Marines in between. We'll try to fly through. Doesn't get spotted, doesn't get noticed. Storms on the SCVs and runs to safety and... Ooh, very close. Oh my god. 4 HP on most of the SCVs. That is the absolute closest pull I've ever seen in my life. 4 HP. He's gonna have to put some medics to work to heal the SCVs, because another, like even just one hit from the very first tick of the storm damage will kill pretty much all the SCVs. So this medic here is gonna have to heal them all up. And he's making some medics, he knows. Burgersasu knows his units are very low HP. We have carriers here on the side, slowly balling up. He's got 7 Stargates. Okay, storming from the side. Bunker there next to the turrets. Tanks shooting across the high ground to hit those cannons. He might have been planning to build shield batteries here. I do hope he builds shield batteries. More Stargates. So he's got 10, 11. So from now onwards, he can build 11 carriers at the same time. He's mining from 8 gas. The bottom 2 are unoccupied. But he built them just in case. Not a lot of cannons to protect his probes, but you know what? It's enough. Burgersasu has not tried to hit those probes at any point in time. So 10 carriers on the scene, ready to go. What are their upgrades though? 1-1-1. I assume 1 attack. Let me just see real quick on the... Yes, 1-1-1. The Marines with level 3 attack will easily take care of those interceptors. Easily. And he's getting lockdown, he's getting ghosts. So he's not planning on using Valkyries, because where is he going to get the gas from? Where is he going to get the Valkyries from? He's got 1 starport. Okay, RGB goes for that dancing on the side. Just weaving in and out, trying to kill individual turrets. Just to slowly weaken up that protection on the side, that barrier. It's keeping the carriers away from the minerals, from the command center. Just slowly peeling away at the outer layers. He's throwing away some supply to get probably more Templar shuttles and carriers. 6 more carriers on the way. He's got 10, so 16 carriers. And 2 arbiters. It's going to be a lot of carriers. It's going to be pretty strong. We do have a pretty nice amount of ghosts. Like 11. Got a couple more on the way. He's going to have enough lockdowns for every single carrier. So I've got... I mean, it's already a miracle. Burgersasu survived that aggression from earlier. Burgersasu is still alive. Oh, carrier's coming in. He's got a shuttle there in the mix. The shuttle's going to fly in while the interceptors distract the Marines and the turrets. That's the plan. And then hit the SCVs with the Templar Storm. That's the plan. Now, is that something he can do? Is that something he can do? Got armories there on the side. He didn't have armories until just now. Like, he just started the upgrades. Lifting up some of his barracks, getting more command centers, because he doesn't have enough room for more supply space. So getting a command center there on the side. Maybe gonna get nukes. We got level 2 armor, almost level 2 attack there for the carriers. So 1 shield is still on the way. Gateway units are on 1-1-2. So every single upgrade is getting built. Cannons on the sides, no shield batteries. I'm still surprised we're not getting shield batteries. He's going to use hallucinated carriers. That's smart. That's a smart way of trying to trick his opponent. Attacking the front with carriers and using hallucinated carriers on the side to get those shuttles in. Is it going to work though? Is it going to work? No, it will not work. Okay. Because they can't attack. Oh, lockdowns. Oh, so many lockdowns. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot exactly see where number 4 is, but it's right there. So 4 lockdowns on the scene. He still has a lot of carriers, more than 12. But actually, he has got exactly 12 still left to fight. EMP on the Arbiters. Arbiters cannot use stasis. He's pushing forward. Drop is gone. The drop is gone. Goes for the command center. Lockdown's coming. He's going to have to repair really quick. Oh, he's going to lose the command center. Is he going to lose it? Starts to repair. It's gonna be close. No, it goes down. Was not even close. Was an easy takedown. Flies in, but he's gonna lose the carriers. He's gonna lose the carriers. Lockdown's coming down. There's only 7 still left alive in the sky. There's 4 there waiting to die. On the bottom, we got 3 left to die. 1 escapes. 1 more escapes. And this one's gonna escape as well. So we've got 10 carriers left to fight here on the bottom. Carriers in the middle of the base are gonna go down there though. Arbiter went down as well. You got some Goliaths in the mixers. Vessels on the way. And yeah, he was too late. Too slow with protecting his command center. I'd say the game is swinging back into RJB's favor. I thought for a moment that Burgersasu was in a really good spot with all those ghosts for lockdowns, but couldn't quite lock down those carriers, had to wait for energy, and the command center went down. So now RJB pushing forward, taking down whatever he can. Interceptors though are dying. The Marines with stim and level 3 attack, level 2 armor. They're pretty strong. Yeah, they're pretty strong. There's a lot of Templars in the back. And this should be easy to kill with some storms. It should be easy to kill with some storms. And Wade's gonna fly in. Hallucinated shuttles. And the real ones flying in. Gonna go for the SCVs. Arrives on the scene as he's run to safety. Templars ready to storm. Gets 1, gets 2. Does not get... Ooh, he gets about 30 kills. About 30 kills. Is it 1 more storm? No. 54 SCVs still alive. He's got enough SCVs still alive, and he's pushing into the middle. The carriers are... Okay, the carriers still alive. I thought they might have died. They're still alive. You're on the side. 5 more on the way. Getting some Zealous as well, and getting 1 more Arbiter, and almost on the maxed out upgrades for the carriers. Now, this is where it becomes dangerous, because Burgersasu can win this quite easily. All he has to do is get some great lockdowns. So now it becomes the phase of the game where this RJB guy, the fake RJB, has to carefully dance back and forth with his carriers. He cannot afford to get locked down, because Burgersasu is right next to it. If Burgersasu breaks through the front door, it's game over. It's just going to be game over instantly. Great storms. Great storms. The Zealots are mostly there to allow the High Templars to move forward and storm, but honestly, he didn't kill enough. Oh, he stormed his own... He stormed his own probes. Looks like RGB is gambling. RGB is gambling on having a really big army. Like, huge, massive army that Burgersasu cannot overtake. He's trying to outmuscle. He's gambling. And is it going to work? We got 1 lockdown, 2 lockdowns, 3. We're going to get number 4 or 5. We still have about 12 carriers in the sky. 12 in the sky. Arbiter is in lockdown. When are the lockdowns going to come on these carriers? The interceptors are fighting heroically. There's number 4 on a carrier. 1 carrier did go down. Okay, now the ghosts. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of lockdowns. He still has 9, 10. 1 just got out of a lockdown. So 10 carriers, buying a lot of time. The tanks are blocking everything in the back, but interceptors are going down. We got scouts on the map coming in, swooping in. They're going to try to make a difference here. Got some probes back on the minerals. A couple of probes back on the minerals to buy interceptors. Burgersasu is losing ground rapidly. Is RJB going to do this? Is he going to do this? The scouts really just are not that good. They're really just a meme. The scouts are there to meme. They're not there to actually kill. Although, I gotta admit, they're doing something. Like, the interceptors are taking all the fire. The scouts are in the front, tanking for the carriers. The carriers themselves have not taken a lot of damage. They're still very healthy. Oh, he's going to go for a stasis on the SCVs. He's going to go for a stasis. He's going to go for a stasis. He's running to safety. Can he get the stasis off? No, he can't. Yes, he gets like 5. Oh, disappointing stasis. But on the middle, he's winning the fight. Massively winning the fight. This is like a very one-sided battle on the middle. The interceptor count is not as high. Like, it looks like a lot of interceptors. It's not as many as you think. Okay, that's a large... Oh, Templars, Marines going down. Oh, he's going to clean all of it out with these storms. And that might just prompt the GG from Burgersasu. This fake RJB is really good. He's really good. So takes a second win off of Burgersasu. That's impressive. That's very, very impressive. Not what I was expecting to happen, honestly. And we got more games. Like, this is just part number 1. So far, this RJBTV, who is not me, it's a fake person, it's someone impersonating me, is putting up a pretty good fight. He's done a pretty good job of pushing Burgersasu back and defeating him twice. But it's not over yet. This is a best of something series. And he apparently has to get 1 more win, maybe 2 more wins, I'm not sure. But Burgersasu still has a chance to come back. And as you and I both know, if there's one person who can make a comeback, it is likely to be Burgersasu. Thank you for watching. It was RJB for RJBTV, casting not RJB against Burgersasu. And I do hope to see you return for the next part of this best of series. See you very soon. Have a good day.